I'd like to welcome Ernö Rubik, who is the creator of this wonderful magic, right? And I would like to ask a few things, and can you share your thoughts on creativity, innovation? What does that mean to you? And how was it part of the discovery and the creation of the cube?
Creativity is a magic word nowadays. You know, there is a creative industry, for example, and you can speak about creative people as a type of work. But I believe creativity is a capability for everyone on the street. So all of the human being. Creativity made us human being. Because to find out in the jungle the food, to find out the animals, and to know which one is you can eat and which one is poisonous, and so on and so forth. So you need creativity to survive, and you need creativity to progress. And to be creative is a good, how can I say, behavior. Creative people. You need to pay attention about possibilities, and you need a need to do something, to change, and to analyze the result, and if it's good, you can share with other people. And you can enjoy the progress by itself, and nature the result as well.
Well, this is exactly what it gives me a lot of happiness, actually, when I have something that I can create, whether it's my chess game or something else. To discover something, it means a lot. And for me, I think I can say that it's a way of a lifestyle, to look for something new, to make new combinations, to do things together which previously existed in this or that form. This is how in a chess game, when I create a novelty, a new idea, of course all these things, small things happened before, but exactly in that form it never happened before. So do you think creativity is something that you can learn?
You can learn how to be active. So it's the most important thing, your need inside, your wishes and your interests. You need to find it exciting, and you need to find it entertaining, and so on. That kind of activity is creativity. To be creative. How can I say? And I think the key word is changes. So you know, it's the same thing. It's to imagine a world where all the time is light, or all the time is dark, or all the time is the temperature is the same. It sounds terrible. So we need warm and cold, and we need changes in climate, we need changes in environment, and so on and so on. We need changes in general. We, as a person, are changing in our life, starting from very small kids and after that aging. But in every parts of our life has some different character. We are doing different things, but creativity is some kind of red line that goes through on all of this. So, and you can get some kind of energy from it. So it makes life entertaining. So without that, life is boring for me.
Yes, I can completely agree with that. But of course, being innovative and creative and to discover things, it also means that you are visiting a dead-end street time to time. So you're frustrated, you don't understand why the solution is not coming, right? How did you deal with this feeling when you were during the progress of making and creating the cube itself?
If you have the knowledge. It is natural. It's nothing happened at once. There is a route that you need to go through, and this route you need energy, you need time, you need some kind of force to do it, so power and so on. Nothing happened at once. So that you need. There is a progress all the time, and sometimes it can be some kind of lifetime. Sometimes it's a period of life. Sometimes one day.
Where did you got this perseverance and belief in the things that what you're doing? Does it come from your family, or when did you discover that you have this this perseverance in yourself, that you never give up?
And, you know, it's nature. Your environment is very important. The environment must. One thing is the environment allowed you to work something, but practically it seems impossible. For example, in a bad environment, they asking, "What is it? That's blood. It's stupid. It's not. you never do."
So were
succeed.
you inspired by
Yeah.
your parents and the people around you?
I think they never stopped me so to do something. So mostly I made my toys by myself. I was learning kitting. I was learning many things. They said there was a time I wanted to become a chef and cooking and that kind of thing. In general, for the younger age, it's very good if you learn everything what is possible, to see what your mother or your father are doing and participate. Right now, the kids are very, for them it's very difficult to use tools, to use a hammer to push the nail into a piece of wood, because they have never have it in their hands. So it's very important to some level to it, and in a good school they are doing these kind of things. So that's not working only with pencil and paper or with computer nowadays.
Yeah, computers are really taking over on our life, right? How much do you think artificial intelligence and computers destroying our capability of creating things from our mind? And I'm asking this because in chess, for example, it became practically a completely different sport after the chess engines showed up in the late 90s. And they really give a completely different perspective in chess and in everything. And for me, for example, I had real serious difficulty to accept that I have to work with the computer because I felt that it kills my creativity. And for some time, I had to think and adjust myself in order to still use the computer, but still keep myself being creative and find different fields, different parts in chess. How does it affect your profession being an architect? Or generally, what do you think? How much creativity is formed nowadays?
You know, for me, computers are nothing else, just the other tools. They are very special tools, and there is a tremendous capabilities they have, the computerized world, and especially the artificial intelligence. But they are not human, so they don't feel, they don't have feelings, and that kind of thing. And I know that kind of, how can I say, experimental activities when they say the computer are capable to generate art, for example. And I don't believe that, because the computer don't have the feelings. The computer know what knows and don't know what don't know. It depends on the data. Naturally, the computer can handle a tremendous amount of data, much more what we as humans are able to do. But it's not a problem. To use this thing, it's fine. But if it's going on that way, but it's partly we are moving, and in my view it's very dangerous, we are more and more ready-made items surround us.
Going back to your feelings about the cube, when you discovered during the process what gave you the perseverance to go all the way and challenged yourself, right?
Yeah, I had the feeling it's the potential of the ultimate simplicity of the form and the interesting task to create the engineering part, the construction, which makes it capable, but it's seemingly impossible, to have a free movement in every direction in space without falling apart. Usually, these kind of movements are much more ordinary. The wheel is turning on one axis, that's all. So that, or the hinges, or the windows, or the door turn on the hinges. Turning by itself, it's a very interesting way of moving and changing. And the most interesting thing, because of this freedom, the result of the number of combinations, but the very limited number of elements are capable to form. So that's altogether, I think the key of the success of the cube and the key of my interest was this contradiction of simplicity and complexity. So it's a very simple subject and a very complex task to succeed. It was a very complex task to create it as from the material and construction, and it was very complicated. It is very complicated to everyone who try to understand the rule of the cube, the rules, because there are several ones, and to find out the solution. The solution, what is endless number of solutions, so it's not the solution but what you have if you are buying a jigsaw puzzle and you have a picture and you put together the picture and it's finished and that's all. Right now it's never ending type of solution, because all the time you can simplify, you can do it, you are capable to do it a different way, and the result is visually enjoyable and tactile, because you are using your hands, and what you see, it's nice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.